Speak the truth. With Carl West.
Speak the truth.
With Carl West.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Speak the truth.
Yeah, Carl West.
Tell everybody.
Speak the truth, baby.
Ooh.
It's a podcast for truth. Are your ears ready? For Carl West. Are your ears ready? Speak the truth. Let's go King Farley with Carl West. Yeah, he is. Your ears. Carl West. Carl West.
Hey.
Carl West. Carl West.
Yeah.
Carl West. Carl West. Carl West. Carl West. Carl West.
Speak the truth, baby. Carl West, I'm back at you. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, man. We got to make this thing work. Got to make this thing live and direct into people's faces. I need numbers. Just hit the subscribe button. Please do that. Why can't you do that? Hit the subscribe button. Like it. Hit the signals. All that stuff, man. Make this thing real. We trying to give y'all content, man. Thinking man's content. Not an argument, not a debate where we screaming at each other and not calling everybody's names. I want thinking content to deliver to you guys, man. I think hard and long about trying to create content that you guys can understand and deal with, man, and learn and educate ourselves, man. Please hit the subscribe button. I'm begging you, please hit it. Just come on, hit it one time. Look, here we go. The business of failure. I'm a businessman, and I'm a content creator, and I like to create content that tells the good stories of how people became successful. And I like to interview successful people in my other podcast, CEO Exchange, also Image Maker series, where we interview community leaders, politicians. CEO Exchange, we interview CEOs talking about the challenges of their business and how they overcome those challenges. But I was thinking about this one day, laying up, and I heard somebody on the podcast say this, that we don't give that much attention to highlighting the failures, that all the people that I interview, all the people that are successful in this world, the one thing the bulk of them have in common is failure. We don't highlight failure enough. We gloss over that to focus on where they at presently and what they doing presently as successful people, which is wonderful because that also is a motivator. That's a motivator. I want to be able to create content that motivates people to get up and do things that they want to do. If I give them freedom and liberation and build wealth and build families and build communities, I want to be able to highlight people, places, and things that can do that. But it made me think about the failure aspect. You can't be a winner without being a failure. And I love Michael Jordan. I always talk about sports. I relate life to sports, teamwork, commitment, hard work, sacrifice, and defeat. Michael Jordan was defeated. He got beat up by the bad boys. It took him 7 years to figure out how to win the chip. And when he finally won, of course, his level of intellect and his desire and his will made him dominate for 8 years to win 6 championships in 8 years. There was no stopping him once he learned the formula of how to win. But he had to learn the formula of how to lose first. And we gloss over that. I think that we should celebrate the failures of people. Highlight that. I'm going to have a series on these podcasts of how I showcase people on my Image Maker series and in CEO Exchange. I'm going to highlight individuals that talk about their failures and highlight and profiles their failures that they had, how they got knocked down and kicked on and talked about and looked over, and they still were able to rise and build something great for themselves and their families and their communities. The business of failure is real. The business of failure is important. You can't have winners without the losers. We have to have it. We can't have winners without the losers. We have to look at the failures, how much people failed. We can't look at failures being the end. It should never be the end, because successful people who mostly have all failed will tell you it's not the end. Now, if you look at failure as the end for you, then that's on you. But I hope that we would highlight failure, because nobody wants to talk about failure, because it is like the end. It is a taboo. People run from failures. People run from people who have failed. If they don't know what's going on and how they failed and why they failed and what caused the failure. I want to highlight all that so you won't run from them. You will run to them because you know that you are in a situation of a failed moment, or you have failed moment. You have a failed opportunities. You failed at things. You are a failure by nature, but by law, you are a winner because you came through it. If you have, if you haven't, then shame on you. Listen, the business of failure is not something that we should turn our heads to, close our eyes to, and reject. The business of failure is real, and we're gonna talk more about it. I'm Carl West. Speak the truth. I'll be back at you.
Beautiful day, let the children play. They ain't feeling no pain. It's a beautiful day. Wake up in the morning, it's a wonderful feeling. It's good to be living, feel it all in my